Good morning, everybody, and happy Friday. You made it. We're almost at the weekend. How's everybody doing? I've missed these Friday chill old school commentaries. Is everybody surviving? I mean, this, without a doubt, I think, is the hardest time of the year, especially if it's cold and dark outside where you live. I struggle from January until April. I just do. It gets dark so early. You get off work, or let's say you're a student and you get off your classes, and then there's just nothing to do. And even if you can, it's freaking cold outside. So if we can just make it to April, things get easier. Stay strong if you're in those colder, dark places. A lot can change in a year. Last year, almost to the day, it might actually be the day, I don't know. I broke my ankle going down the stairs. I missed 2 stairs and I just landed on the ankle funny, and there you go. Everything changed really quickly, and that threw me off for a long time. I was in the boot, couldn't really exercise, and that again made this time of the year like the toughest, because then you really couldn't go outside and do stuff. But here we are this year. It's working, it's moving, and you know what? I look back and it was good. It was good to kind of get thrown out of the loop. In fact, one of the biggest reasons I've missed these Chill Friday videos is because from basically Thanksgiving on, I've been a little off on like schedule and flow here, like with videos on the channel. I was hitting those 3 videos a week like a robot. I was enjoying it a ton, but it was a lot of work balancing that and the real job. And so coming into December, I typically try and take a few weeks off, and I did. But it wasn't recharging at all. I was way more tired by the time January got here because, you know, seeing family and a bunch of plans, and it just was go, 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 go. So it didn't end up recharging, and I didn't get to settle into the rhythm. I like downtime, don't get me wrong, it's nice, but I'll tell you what, a good routine is really helpful. Anyway, I have missed these videos. I'm going to do my best. The new upload schedule has been Tuesday, Thursday, so I'm going to do my best to have these Friday chill videos thrown in. I take notes pretty often on my little notes app on my phone. I encourage you to do the same, or maybe you're a little notebook person. All sorts of little things that pop in my head. This week in particular, I think it's always important to have a mountain that you're trying to climb in your life. A long-term goal. Something that you can set your eyes on, even if it is 5 years out. It could be huge. That can help you stay grounded during the tough times. You know, like I said, this time of the year, this season, my mental game goes through a roller coaster. I have been on the ball with like my work routine the last 3 weeks. Working out, everything is like dialed. Nothing's thrown a curveball yet, but this is the first week where I just got super bummed out and felt like, gosh, what am I doing? What is the long-term goal? What am I trying to focus my time and energy on? Like, what is that pursuit that I want to have? And I think it is critical that you always have some mountain that you're trying to climb in the back of your head. Okay, big long-term things. Maybe it's career. Maybe it's fitness. Maybe it's relationships. It's always really good to have that, because I think rolling the clocks back, thinking about everything that can change in a year. Once I broke my ankle last year, I didn't have a mountain that I was climbing. I felt like, oh, big pause, nothing I can do. I'm just going to wait it out and heal. And that's just not good. I look back on that. You need something to strive for. Helps you stay grounded. I think it is really important as well to celebrate accomplishments, even if they're like really small wins. They don't have to be big. Find ways to celebrate things that are tough, things you stuck out, hard times, you pushed through it. I'm trying to think of an example in the last year. I mean, it's a silly accomplishment, but I'm pretty stoked on all the games that I beat last year. I'm really pumped that I just had a big list, and pretty much everything I bought, I played through and I finished. That was nice. You know, in terms of real life, made some pretty good strides on the mental game. And this year I want to try and do the same. But when you get to these winter doldrums, when you get to these times where it seems like, I don't know, I'm spinning my wheels, it's really important to keep track of little wins and things that you're doing. This week, I packed a lunch every single day, trying to save more money. It's expensive, you know? You look at grocery bills right now compared to 4 or 5 years ago, it's depressing. And I love to just eat out for lunch. Go grab a burrito or a salad or something like that. But every lunch is like $15 now, it feels like. So that adds up really quick. So I'm going to celebrate a full week packing these delicious little middle school lunches with a sandwich and some carrots and an apple. So hopefully it gives me enough motivation to say no to that burrito come next week. All right, for gaming and stuff, the notes that I have is just talk about what's ahead for the channel, the games I've been playing, what's been going on. In December, we got a PlayStation 5. We beat Ratchet and Clank. We beat Astrobot, Platinumed Astrobot, super fun. And I'm almost done with Horizon Forbidden West. I'm going to finish that up probably this week. Played and beat a game called Sayonara Wild Hearts. I super recommend that game. I am going to bring back the monthly what I've been playing recently videos, so I'll talk about it all in more detail, but oh my gosh. Sayonara Wild Hearts is sick. It's on a bunch of platforms. I don't really want to spoil it. It's a rhythm action game. You can beat it really quick, and that's probably all you need to know. It's one of the sickest indie games I have ever played. And it was so nice because Horizon is like a 30+ hour game. Just for the main story. Not even for all the cool side content. And I'm liking the side content a whole lot more than the main story. But you know, you finish with one of these games that are like 30 or 40 hours. And then you play a short, really fun, good game like Sayonara. And you're like, I don't want to take on a new, big, long, gigantic game. Am I just getting older? Like, do I not like long games anymore because free time isn't as plentiful? Probably because I value my time, I guess, a little bit differently now. But I'm telling you, I'm sort of dreading. I have God of War Ragnarok, I have Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and I don't really want to play either because I know they're going to be gigantic, long story games. So I need tips. How do you balance long games and also just wanting to get through a bunch of cool, shorter game experiences? Do you just mix it up? Yeah, I would love tips here. I know we talk about it a ton, but also for my viewers, is now the time to play Stalker 2? Have they put out enough patches? Is it in like a solid spot? I need to ask the Discord about this as well. But that game I was really looking forward to last year, and I want to wait till it's in like the perfect state or as close to as possible. Beyond that, two things. Number one, if there's any game recommendations that you have for me, please let me know. I'm really interested. Any cool games that you're playing right now that you think, BBK, you gotta check this thing out. Oh, before we get to the second thing, the Xbox Developer Showcase yesterday, man, those games are looking good. And Doom, The Dark Ages, looks phenomenal. I really love when they just show gameplay. It was amazing. They were so confident in their gameplay. That whole reveal was just gameplay, and it looks so fun. That should be a showcase in and of itself. I wish we could have a showcase of just pure 1 hour of games. No intercut interviews, no Vidoc style, just the gameplay. Let us look and decide. And so those other games look kind of cool, Expedition 33 and whatnot. All right, now the second thing. I want to encourage you, push through this time. I know for plenty of people I talk to, young professionals, or if you're a student or a parent or whatever, like, this is a tough time of the year, I feel like, especially friends who are on like the East Coast and in the South. Like, it's been super cold, right? And snowy and weird weather. I want to encourage you, kick butt, push on, just grind through this season. I hope you're climbing a mountain right now. Keep going one step at a time, because this portion of the year, it gets tough, right? And it is like always been this way for me. I don't particularly like the cold all that much. And here you are. These are the 3 months that are tricky, but then April arrives or March arrives and it starts to see new life, and spring and summer is in the distance. And that's when it feels like the year really gets going. I love seasons, and I think this is important mentally to go through kind of an arc of different emotions and stuff throughout the year. It's very, like, it fits a lot with personal growth because there are seasons where it's easy and the sunshine is out and it's beautiful. And then times where you got to shovel snow off the driveway. You got to clear the sidewalk. You got to scrape the ice and push to do the normal stuff. That is what I had in my notes for our Chill Friday commentary, the first one of 2025. Thanks so much for the support on the channel. I appreciate all of you. Good luck. Have a great weekend, and I will see you again on Tuesday.